Hello, I'm Char, your friendly online tarot reader. Welcome to Groundhog Day. It is February 2nd. Look at us go. It's already February. Hi, welcome. Lots of things have changed. Lots of things have shifted. And I'm really excited to be here with you today. Droopy is under the table holding everything down. All right. Oops. So let's jump right into this. Today I'm reading with the Witch's Tarot. I have out the Quantum Oracle because the energy has shifted. I was looking at the cards today. I'm like, the energy has shifted so much. What do we need to read with? Hello, Casmo, Mr. Jones, Hackaday, Lady Young Shergrow, Harsha, hello. So I thought I would bring out the Oracle Tarot, the Oracle, Quantum Oracle today. And then because there are so many people in our cycle, in our circle that are going through some changes, I forgot I had the in-between tarot here. So what this is it looks at the transition points. What are we going in between? And I brought this out, a long time ago when I was doing pick-a-piles on Bonita, when I was doing pick-a-piles on the channel. So we're going to have a look. This is going to be our book read today. Because you guys know I love using the book, using the resource that comes with the product. These creators put a lot of time and effort into it for us. So, yay! I'm going to do 1 to 20 today. And so on that note, let's get started. It is a beautiful selenite day. I have 2 selenite wands here. They're calling to me from the altar. And then also I have my beautiful little pyramid. Boop. All right, so we're going to cleanse our space with some sounds. And then we're going to open it up and be protected. Oh, I love this. I gotta get my hands on some more singing bowls. Nice deep breath, you guys. Clean it out. I'd like to call on Archangel Metatron to please come in and cleanse the space today for us. Thank you. Archangel Michael, please come in and surround us in a beautiful bubble of love and light for a nice safe space to receive and give messages. And I'd like to call upon our guards, guides, guardians, gods, goddesses, universal energies, angels. Please come on in and help us give and receive messages for our highest good and our highest truth in words that are kind and understandable. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh, feeling good, feeling good. This cat is going to bite my feet because I keep kicking him. All right, so here we are. It's Groundhog Day. Everybody's so shocked that the groundhog whatever did it. So the funny superstitions, hey? And meanwhile, I'm like, yeah, I live in Manitoba. Of course, we have another 6 weeks of winter. Duh! We're probably going to get a February blizzard even. So, yeah, not surprised. So I will keep track of numbers in here. And you guys know that you can come back to this anytime. I encourage you to pick as many numbers as you like. You know, if you want a 3-card spread, pick 3 different numbers. It's like a choose your own adventure card reading. Opening up for the collective here. The in-between tarot is just going to be pulled off the top to accessorize the reading. You guys are going to be blown away how these come together. Love them, love them. We have the Quantum Oracle here, ready to give insights. Jen, how are ya? Ready to give some insights to what's going on. Nice. Good. Majus Productions. Hello. Welcome. So I'll be doing up to 20. So pick a couple of numbers. And you guys, please feel free to keep track of your cards in the comment section in the chat. That way you can always come back to it. Hackaday. You need to know what? Yes. Oh, you guys, 5, a consciousness of lack. Be aware of where your thoughts are leading you. If you're coming from a place of desperation, the universe is going to keep that carrot just out of reach. If you're coming from a place of, ooh, I have enough. I am enough. I did a mantra this morning about that. I'll throw that up on TikTok later. I am enough. I have enough. I am enough. And just go from there. Overall feelings right now. So yeah, if we've been feeling in between, there's a lot going on. So let's get ready for this like kick-ass new year. There is a lot of spiritual stuff going on. There really is. You guys have been with me a long time. You know that I've talked about the Earth's energy changing. So it has. We're shifting into a new planetary system. All right, Jen, let's touch on that a little bit too. Because you've done so much growth, right? So when we do a lot of growth, we've changed our habits, we've made new lives, we've raised our personal vibrations, our vibrations around our home and surroundings. So that's been an active thing that you've been doing. You've been working on Hackaday. Yes, you're right. And so what happens when we kind of come through that? This is that transition feeling, because you're feeling a little lost because you're leaving that kind of behind. It's that familiarity. It's that, I know it's not there for me, but what do I have coming in store? I don't really know. Like, I'm flailing. I'm kind of floating right now. Today is Groundhog Day. And if you ever saw the movie Groundhog Day, you know that just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating. So right now, just be in the moment. You don't have to have everything figured out. And this is a collective feeling too, you guys. A conscious collective feeling. Again, that came out in that. I should have kept that card out. But we're transitioning. We're going from fight or flight, to a nice, okay, this is just how it is now. And when we come into that being, when we come into that where we've been working to get, it is a little hazy, like a little foggy, a little like, a little brain foggy, a little feeling foggy, a little confusion foggy. What am I supposed to be doing now? And so looking at how to go forward, you just kind of have that deep breath. And as you talk through this, okay, like this is just that feeling of things being different. I understand that I don't really know what to expect. But I know if I put this next foot forward and just kind of keep going and trying new things and being open to it, then I know these things are going to be revealed to me. So I'm going to sit in the now. I'm going to appreciate the stillness. I'm going to appreciate that I don't have to worry about 200 million, zillion, gazillion things because I've done this work. Starla, good morning. All right, so you're not alone in that feeling either. And I've noticed with clients, there's a lot of people that are feeling that right now, but that's that transition feeling. We don't always need to be so much. Hello, Noah. Stick around. All right, you're in a good group. So you don't really need to know that next step. This is what you've been working for. And I want to say congratulations, because if you are feeling that in between phase, I was totally called out for this today. Then it's what's going on. We were easing into this next year, so we didn't have all those burdens and all those expectations and all that shit that comes along with like the beginning of the year, right? All those commercialized things. So we've eased into this year, and now we're feeling the results of that ease. This is what ease feels like. If you find yourself not reacting to dramatic situations, your congratulations, right? Because that's where it is. If you find yourself sort of like disinterested in crap that really, I'm not really into that anymore, congratulations, that's this point, right? So hello, Aldona. So coming into this, I think you're kind of exactly where you're meant to be, but recognize where it is. And the universe wants us to be in stillness, so that's where we can be inspired. All right. So when we're releasing, it's like a trash can. When we've got it so full, we can't put any more in. We got to change the bag. Right. So when we're dumping all that crap into our brains and then we take it out, we get to replace the bag. And now we get to choose what we're putting in there. So this day is really about making those choices, going forward, being in where we are in this exact moment in time. We're getting ready. The days are getting longer. We know spring is right around the corner. We've come through the darkest times of the year so far. And now we're just in this place of being. And holy shit, does it ever feel weird to just be? All right, so that's what it is right now. And then when we do our normal tasks, we're not overwhelmed, we're not run down, we're taking proper rest, we're taking proper nutrition, then we have that proper inspiration coming to us. Yeah, right? So yeah, that is the energy, which is also why I brought out the quantum, because we have shift vibrations. And when we shift vibrations, our little quantum energy bubble around us, we shift our personal bubbles, our personal realities. All right, so does that make sense, you guys? Is that making sense for a lot of you? I'm so glad you brought that up. Thank you. And you're allowed to be. Don't feel guilty for just being. Give yourself permission to be in this moment. That's the part of surrendering to the universe. The only work that we really have to do is surrender to the divine, surrender to the universe. And it's just like, thank you. I appreciate being here. I understand this feeling. All right, my friends, let's get started. Are you ready to get started? Show me your favorite emojis. I'm going to pull number 1 here. We're going to have a look. Bum, bum, bum. Ooh, and number 1, I have 2 cards that have come out for you. We have the Magician in reverse position and the Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, totally use it. Love it. It just came in. So look at this. We're starting off, you guys. We've got Magician and Hangman in reverse. In order to have the magic come in, ooh, King of Cups reverse as well. In order to have that magic come in, you got to have that perspective. Everything's okay right now. You don't need to worry about in a year, in 5 years, in 10 years. Let's worry about today and get ready for tomorrow. Quantum energy in this is present power, consciousness, and that came up in the reverse position as well. So you guys, when we have reverse cards, don't freak out. It just means we're paying extra attention to it. There's slight variances in the messages, but that's just an awareness, all right? It's for increased awareness. So there's a lot of consciousness. That's the majors are the internal stuff, right? So there's a lot of consciousness going on with this. Oh, shit. I told you guys this deck is going to blow. All right, number 1s. So we have in our Andrea, hello. We're doing pick a number, and I'm on number 1. So pick a number 1 to 20. This way, let me blow your mind. So in the in-between tarot, we have the Hanged Man going into death. I freaking told you. Hangman comes up for you right here. We're not feeling the magic because the cycle's coming to an end. We're in a place of lack with our consciousness, and coming into the death cycle is the completion, the end of that. This is the exact feeling right now, you guys, that's going on. But remember I said mind blown? These cards, they're magic. Sometimes it blows my mind so much I have to just take a moment. All right, so we're going from Hanged Man into the death. So we're having that change of perspective. We're having that shift. That magic is happening. The in-between concept here is when this in-between concept presents itself, we feel that we have gone from a period of stillness and uncertainty and are moving into a cleansing change process. It will feel like a weight has been lifted from our shoulders and that it has taken a long time to be realized. I mean, you guys have been working your asses off a long time. We now have a clearer vision of what will happen going forward. Albeit painful and complicated, at least there is now a feeling of approaching a state of closure. There is an element here giving in to what is happening to us. We are accepting the inevitable and allowing ourselves to greet our fate. And I want to add to greet our fate in a great way. Spirit's like in a great way. And so that is the I have tears in my eyes right now. Hello, clean music lover. All right, number ones. So release the need to control things. Be in the moment. And it is like, it does really talk about it's hard to leave that stuff behind when we're especially coming into a place of being, right? And there will be things coming up in this spot that is like, okay, here we go. So there's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. There's that. Next. All right, number 2. Here we go. We have the Ace of Pentacles that's come up in reverse for you twos, but we also have the Chariot on the bottom of the deck. So there's big movement going on here. I'm going to laugh this whole reading. We have stuck energy in the reverse position in the Quantum Oracle. All right. So there is big movement going on here. It's not anything that can be started new. It's movement on the completion of things. Our in-between concept is 10 of coins to the Ace of coins. Shit, you guys, we're dealing with the Ace of Pentacles right here. All right. You watched me shuffle. It's laying right there. I haven't touched it. I shuffle in between. These messages are for you. So with our in-between concept, the 10 of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles, movement, but it's moving that stuck energy, okay? It's moving that stuck energy. Actually, let's look at this one. Bum, 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 bum. Equality now. When this card makes its energies known, acknowledge the offer of help and guidance that is extended to you. Practical help and assistance is now just around the corner, and opportunities abound for material success, but just as quickly they can fade away. Grab the opportunity while you can. All right, and that includes movement. That includes some big movement into making that conclusion, into making that realization. I'm shaking now, guys. This is awesome. Awesome. All right, 3s. Here we go. Here we go. If this, nice, Andrea. Love it. Love it. If this 4 of Cups, there's opportunities here. If these resonate with you, you can feel free to talk about it. I love the emojis. Love the conversation in chat. And if I'm saying something and I'm getting a message, let me know if it's yours. 3s. 10 of Swords has come up, the end of a cycle. 7 of Pentacles in the reverse position. You've reviewed all that you can, all that you are, and all that you've done. So this cycle has come to a conclusion. We have number 8 here, new supportive connections. I love it. You keep seeing 333? Oh, I had those yesterday. So number 3s, with the 10 of Swords coming in, we've got new coming in on the horizon. New. We also have a 10 of Wands here. So we've got new supportive connections. And when we release things that are no longer serving us, we have the opportunity to welcome in new supportive connections. We're going 10 of Wands to Ace of Wands here. What do we have? 10 of Swords to Ace of Swords. Also on the bottom of the deck. So with this 10 of Wands to the Ace of Wands transition, are you guys liking the in-between? I love it. Swords, Wands, please. Ten of Wands. Oh, there we are. 10 to the Ace. This in-between stage, the gift of energy can be a complete surprise. To feel reinvigorated enough to start again is surely a gift from the gods. Expect to be taken by surprise with the turn of events. Things are about to go in your favor, and that's exactly that with the 10 of Swords. You don't need to look for it. It's going to come to you. Things are about to go in your favor. Smile, and don't forget to be thankful. Opportunities don't come around often. Divine Goddess, how about number 14? Did somebody else pick 14? 14. I'm good, thank you. All right, threes. Divine Goddess, how about number 5 and number 14? Oh, you did too? Oh. All right, for seeing 333 everywhere, like 333, 333, you're going to have like your counsel is on your side. You are powerfully aligned with Jesus and other ascended masters at this time. You are at a crucial point on your journey where you can go beyond all previous setbacks. It's all about transitions right now, you guys. Oh, Jen did too? Oh! All right, fours, here we go. 4, I have the 3 of Cups in the reverse position for you. Ooh, and the Lover's card. Oh, it may feel like there's a falling out of friendships, of things that are going on that aspect of things. 444. All right. But when we shift and when we grow, sometimes like people come into our lives for a reason, season, or a lifetime. This is number 1, energy, courage. Have the courage to love yourself, to step away from what is not in your highest good. And that will open up to more love coming to you. And I know it sounds like really, really hard right now, but when you look within and you find that energy within, you see this knight in shining armor. The sun is shining on them. They have this nice plateware. Hi, Julie. So if there is a falling out of a relationship, of a friendship, sometimes it's time, like our time with that, our, what do they call it? Our, not our timestamp. Our karmic contract, thank you. Our karmic contract with that person can sometimes be up. And we've learned and shared what we need to with that connection, and then it's time to go. But if we stay there, then there's going to be that blockage. We're looking at the 4 of coins, the 4 to 5 of pentacles. And it came up in the reverse position. Now, the special thing about this is the 4 of Pentacles is a blockage card, right? But when we get it in the reverse position, it opens it up. So when we have the transition of 4 to 5 of Pentacles in the reverse position, we're looking at some pretty good movement. Some removing of blockages. There we are. So the in-between concept is lack of confidence and lack of self-worth, but let's just flip that around. That's rising above. Look at these people rising above the bottom of the card there. So that's that in-between passage, right? When we're going through a difficult time, it is going to be time to rise above, and we will meet people on that level. Yeah, so it doesn't talk in this book about reversals. Okay, so it's like the in-between stage here shows that with an increased emphasis on material accumulation alone, we can lose our way in life. So having that illumination of what lifts you up, what rises you, what do you do that makes your heart feel good? How do you share? How do you give yourself? How do you share that love? How are you open to receive that love? Do you, Jen? That's awesome. What kind of dance? Oh, Starla, I'm so sorry you're going through a hard time. I actually recorded my sweet. I recorded my dance session last night. I did a run through because I teach dance. So I'll have videos on demand for dance up on my Gumroad soon. If you're subscribed to the side chick, I'm going to be putting up little blips of moves and stuff there. Tap dance is freaking awesome. All right, so here we are. Number 4 is 444. Maybe I should just keep the book out. You are surrounded by 100,000 angels. Miracles are happening before your eyes. All right, so there we are. Oh, did I do our in between? Yep, there it is. The 4 to 5 of coins. Fours. Fours. Dance makes me ecstatic. I've been dancing as long as I've been playing music. Actually, I've been dancing longer, but I've been in structured dance as long as I've been playing music. You're welcome, Starla. Surrender, surrender. Ask the angels in to help you. Welcome the angels in to be with you in the day. It's a very, very in-between time going on right now. All right, fives. Here we go. I have the 4 of Wands that's come up for you, number 5s. Ooh, 3 of Cups upright. So with the 4 of Wands coming in for you, your reasons to celebrate. All right. You've got reasons to celebrate. The foundations that you're building, the things that you're making. Look at this. We've got number 5, people. Hello, Jastar. We've got number 5, the loving man. All right. So opening up to new foundations. Look at all the flowers that are around you right now. Flowers on top of the celebration here. This loving person is coming in. This loving man is coming in with flowers for you. We have the 10 of Cups to the Ace of Cups as our in-between concept here. And so when we are feeling that beautiful flowing over, beautiful connection, beautiful reasons for celebration. Oh, I love this. Building on happy foundations. All right, that's exactly what we're talking about here with this 4 of Wands. Sorry about the camera. This card will show up when you already have your heart's desire and wish to expand your happiness to include others. Oops, we've got the loving man coming in. Maybe you wish to have more children or simply expand your family or friendship circle. When this card comes up, you are full of the joys in life and wish to extend your happiness and create more of it. All right, 555, 555. I love this book. All of your efforts are paying off. Abundance is yours to have, live, and experience. Open up your heart, arms, and mind to receive the blessings that are being offered to you now. All right, sixes. Sixes, sixes. Turning points. We're looking at turning points. All right, we got the 6 of Swords that have come up here and the Chariot. When 8 of Pentacles here on the bottom, you're going to have to practice. This is a practice session, all right? So when we're moving away from things emotionally, all these swords are falling out. So allow those things to fall away. You don't need to analyze it. You don't need to know the whys of everything, right? Lots of big movement happening right now. We're releasing a lot of that energy that is unnecessary. Oh, look, letting go, number 3 in energy. So sometimes when we hold on to things, you know, like that phrase, let go of the rope that's burning you. All right, so it's about that. The letting go is just releasing all those swords that are in the front in our way and releasing them, letting them go. Lots of other doors opening up right now. You can see even with the Chariot card coming in, we have a lot of movement there. So we have Strength to Hermit is our in-between concept here. And so it's going from don't hide away. Find the strength to come through that. Find that strength to come and move through that. In between concept, discovering the inner guide. Woo! And that is movement. That's trusting, right? That's in letting go of things that overanalyzing, letting things be wonderful. The in-between stage offers the necessary patience that needs to be employed in order to achieve a meditative state. There needs to be an asserted effort to find the right space. Often during meditation, we can encounter difficult things. shadows that need to be addressed and dealt with. This can be painful elements to our past that we may now need to revisit. In this stage, we approach with caution. It can be difficult to commit to this self-work, but it is wholly necessary in order to progress to the next stage. And that really is where that Six of Swords comes into play and that Chariot card. Just let it go, let it go, let it go. You know, when we hold grudges or replay emotional events in our mind, we take our body back to that emotional event. So we have choices to make. Hello, Amber. All right. Oh, you guys, these readings are fire today. Fire! Fire! All right, number 7. Who picked number 7? Number 7 is usually really popular. Fire. And here we go. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune came out in TikTok today as well. Ooh. All right, Wheel of Fortune, 7 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. There are so many opportunities available to you right now. It's just up to you to pick what you want. Say yes to the experiences. There are going to be things that come up and you're like, what? Whoa. Ooh, also a number 7 right here, events. Be aware of deception. If it's too good to be true, step back. Also, be aware of false lures. Lures. Is somebody trying to tempt you into doing something you don't want to do? Is somebody involving you in gossip? You can get off that gossip train, raise your vibration. The choices that we get to make every day, we have the 3 of Cups to the 4 of Cups. 3 of Cups in reverse to 4 of Cups. So we know 3 of Cups is about coming together, is about reunions and that sort of thing. So be aware, like if an ex-friend or an ex, just leave it at ex. If an ex comes back, be aware. What was that situation like? How did it make you feel? You're allowed to accept apologies or give apologies and not have that automatic, well, we have to get back together again or we have to be friends again. You don't have to. So in between concept, laziness and dropping the ball, but turning around is like activating it, right? This in-between stage appears when the situation appears to have lost its initial sparkle. Like that ex calling back, deception, anything possible. You get to make the choice, right? You can choose to not have that. And by doing that, instead of saying, I don't want this to happen, you need to consciously shift the script to, I welcome loving and caring friends into my world. Right? So you just have to really focus on what it is you are wanting. Jeremy, hi. Well, safe travels to you. The want to spend time with the other has now dissipated. As a general rule, this can occur a lot in our day-to-day interactions with loved ones, but with awareness and care, our ties do not have to drift off. We can maintain them with enough love. We can also release them with enough love. Deception. We don't need deceptive people. It's like those people that are always crapping on your dreams. Quit telling them your dreams. Those friends that are like, oh yeah, I'm so happy for you. Quit sharing your success with them, right? Share it with people who are like sincerely enthusiastic about what you're sharing with them. All right, where are we? 8 is great. Where's Redbeard today? 8. We have the Queen of Swords in reverse. Time to stop cutting things out. It's not all misery. Sometimes we have things that come to show us stuff because here comes the sun. Ah, ha, ha, ha. All right, so we've got planning and action here. You know, sometimes we also cannot control everything. Quit trying to control everything. If you're like, oh, I need to do this and this needs to go this way and this is how everything needs to go, get the hell out of your own way. All right, we can have a plan. Yes, when we're doing projects, we need to plan. But when it comes to doing certain things, sometimes we have to release the control and allow the universe to provide it for us. Right? Sometimes the universe has things that are better. Sometimes we just have to wait, but we do ultimately have to release that control on it. So we have the 8 to 9 of swords. Good morning, Elsie. We have the 8 to 9 of swords going on here, 8 to 9. So it is about movement, getting out of your own way. Getting like with that negative thought patterns, with the negative belief that patterns. The in-between concept here is the calm before the storm. So, you know, with the 9 of swords, when they come in the reverse position, it's time to brain dump, get everything, all those worries off your mind, get it out of there, move that energy. The 8 of swords is also about taking the blindfold off and walking around that barrier that you've put for yourself. In this in-between stage, we've hit the lowest point we can expect to find ourselves. We are trapped and lost in our anxiety and painful thoughts. For the time being, we have to try and distance ourselves remotely from what is causing us pain, right? So not sitting in that energy or sitting in that planning and action. Decide you don't want to feel that way anymore and let the universe co-create with you. Having the Queen of Swords in the reverse position and the Sun coming in, it's like, if you're feeling in this dark time, just surrender, just release. You don't have to try to fix anything. You don't have to try to overanalyze why. Just surrender. And the relief will come. The peace will come. Quit trying to control things, and you'll find yourself at more ease. All right, 9s. Here we go. Just in time, Elsie. Yeah, here comes the sun. Here comes the sun. All right, 9s. Here we are. This is for you, number 9. We have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse position. And Karma in reverse. So when we are having these moments, sometimes it's not time for movement. While this horse is already going very slow, like when you get off your horse, you're moving even slower. But by being in the moment and recognizing what is going on in this time, it's going to allow that freedom. It's going to allow that movement to happen. Yes. So when we release, we be in the moment, we have the opportunity to increase. So the road ahead is beautiful and golden. You just need a different perspective of it. And I think it's time to come off the horse. That's why we're coming off the horse. We have justice in here, justice to Hanged Man. And look at this horse going blindly down the road right now. So again, we're coming back to a new perspective. You know, the releasing judgment of yourself, releasing judgment of others is going to open up that road of glory that you've been looking for. Hanged Man and justice coming into play. It is about perspective, and it is about bringing it back into balance for you. Rosemary, hello. Rosemere. Thank you, Elsie. Pick a number between 10 and 20, and that can be your card for the day. If you have a question, it may answer that question for you, or it may give you insight into other things that you need to know. All right. Pop this onto Pinterest real quick. There we go. And number 10s, here we go. Tens, We have the 10 of swords that have come into play again, and the 2 of cups. So with cycles coming to a completion, communication is better. Communication is opening up. We've got the Ace of Cups here also on the bottom. I know the 10 of swords is a little bit tough. Like, it is a tough end of cycle, right? It's pretty gut-wrenching. It could be pretty like, man, that was a hard time. I'm glad I got through that. But that's just it, is recognizing how far you've come through that. We have consciousness, deserving. And I love how these two cards glow together, the 2 of cups and the deserving in the quantum energy. So opening up and recognizing that you are deserving of peace. You are deserving of love. And when that chaos and that survivalism sort of comes to a rest, to a conclusion, you're able to recognize that, hey, I deserve good things. I deserve to love myself well. Our in-between concept here is temperance into the devil. Oof. Oof. A lot of majors coming up with the in-between too, because we are going through that change. So it's finding that balance, releasing judgment and not going back there. You know, like that's it, right? It's over. Do not tempt me to go back there. I don't want to be there, so I'm not going to. Temperance keywords is balance and alchemy. Devil keywords is temptation and materialism. And in the in-between concept is tasting the forbidden fruits. So the in-between card will show the possibility of straying from the life path of temperance by giving into the temptation of the devil with the taking of the forbidden fruit, which could be like, it's easier to think negative thoughts because these positive thoughts are so stupid and cheesy and they don't work anyway. Well, you know what? The negative thoughts are stupid and cheesy and the positive thoughts work. So just flip the script. Temptation will follow and await us at every stage of our lives, but our ultimate goal is to see it for what it is. The grass is rarely greener on the other side when this stage presents itself. In this card, the tree stands for personal and spiritual growth, but it is also a false friend too. Nothing is quite as it seems, and we must approach with extreme caution, right? Being open and allowing the cycle to come to completion. You know what you're deserving of. And don't put that thought in your mind that you deserve any less. All right? So you've come to those conclusions. You're opening up that communication with yourself. You are deserving. Da 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 da! All right, 11. Here we are. We have the 5 of Pentacles and the Chariot coming out again. Things are moving, but very slowly. So instead of asking, why are my manifestations not coming? Why is it not happening fast enough? Just recognize where you are right now. The 5 of Pentacles reversed, it is shifting. That energy is shifting. We're going from recognizing where we speak in lack and opening up to speaking in abundance. The way we speak about ourselves is where we keep ourselves, right? Lena, hi. All right, so our in-between concept here, or our quantum energy here, is behind a mask, intention. So that is exactly what we're talking about here, flipping that script. And where is your intention? Do you intend to be more than you are right now, in a happier place? And it's okay to want more. You know, it's in our nature. Being happy with what we have is also good. But, you know, like we need to have goals driving where we're putting our energy. So where are you putting the intention? You intend on moving out of this phase? It's happening. It's happening. Releasing that energy coming in. We have the Queen of Swords to the King of Swords. Things are being, some things need to be cut out, which is like the doubts, the thoughts, that coming from lack, like be more authentic. That's what the words I'm looking for. Be more authentic. So the Queen of Swords keywords is experience and guidance. The King of Swords keywords is power and authority. The in-between concept is confronting your demons, which is like literally coming from a place of lack. If we've been in those places, it's very difficult to move out of them. The move from the Queen to the King of Swords is a subtle but strong transition. The strong mental qualities of the Queen are very much internalized. She is strong, but in an inner strength kind of way. The King shows more outward display of strength and strategy. This move is not about physical strength, but actively using the knowledge he has in order to defend and act. This in-between stage can catch one off guard. There are big shoes to step into, and the transition can often take several years to achieve comfortably. So yeah, slow and steady wins the race. We've got slow progress hiding here, but becoming more authentic in ourselves and taking that, it does take time. This is not an overnight, oh, and it's done. It does take time. It takes work. It takes practice. Pick a number. Just pick a random number between 12 and 20. Pick more than one number. Hang out and listen and see what resonates with you. Nice. Good job. Reading number 12 right now. Reading number 12. We have the Magician in the reverse position. All right, this has come up already. I think already in number 2. And the Seven of Cups. Are these the same 2 cards coming out? Are we repeating this cycle? So with the Magician in reverse, open up. Say yes to experiences and opportunities that you're going to come across. All right, we have number 6 here. Intention, playing it safe. When we play it too safe, we miss out on good experiences and our learning experiences. When we don't play it safe enough, we also miss out on those experiences. But when we're just that right amount of danger, going to try something new, try something by yourself, go out with a friend for a little while, see what happens there. We have the Knight of Coins to the Queen of Coins coming in here. I love that. I love it. We're looking at bountifulness. They did a really good job doing these cards. The Knight to Queen. So we're hard worker and dependability. The Queen is material comforts and prosperity. And the in-between concept is learning to become self-sufficient. And you know what? That is saying yes to experiences. That is playing it safe, but also let the excitement in. This in-between stage will often present itself when we are faced with such a challenge as with our teenager in the card. Oh, the Coins teenager is now pregnant, working on the production line. She's learning what it takes to be a single mother. Oh, that's quite the concept, hey? The support of others is not always readily available in the span of a lifetime, and sometimes we need to be able to support ourselves. All right? And that's where the magic is going to come in. That's where that magic is going to be felt. These cards are fire. They are hot today. Okay, 13s. Here we go. I have this Strength card that's come. All right, Strength card comes out when we need to look at ourselves and see what, we need to have that deep breath and find our little courage cave in here and that little spot under our ribs. All right, I can do it. I can be afraid and still do hard things. Right? So we can be intimidated and learn our way through that. We can be a little bit freaked out and have the knowledge, be able to gain the knowledge to get there. Fear coming in here. Fear and uncertainty. We've got 5 energy. And so you know what? When we have fear coming into our lives, we can face everything and run. flee everything and run, or we can face everything and rise. Right? So when we face things that we're afraid of, not only does it clear out certain energies, it empowers us, because you know what? We're no longer afraid of it. And if you're facing something that you don't really want to do, well, why? Why? We have the Three of Pentacles to the Four of Pentacles coming in here. Ooh, afraid of how things will work out, afraid if you fail. But you know what? What if you succeed so well? What if you succeed so hard, right? Slave to the system. Don't be afraid of trying new things. You know, if you're in a situation that isn't working for you, please find the courage to move away from that. And this in-between stage shows the mundane stage, where it is realized that without material concern, the effort of Three of Coins will never be achieved. The faces of the suffragettes in this card will say it all. They are temporarily slave to the system. That's just, what are you working for? What are you going for? What are you open for? Right? What information can come from another source where you can be open to it? Finding that strength and facing the fears. Right? So if there's something that you're afraid of, take that deep breath and talk yourself through it. Julie, that was just number 13. So you can do it, like, as we're facing our fears and the feeling of accomplishment afterwards. So if you're afraid of something, break it down. Like, if it's too overwhelming, put it into smaller steps, you know, and if that step is too much, break that down into smaller steps as well. "14s, here we go. Whoop, whoop. That's so funny. That's great. You guys are great. Scrappy, how you doing? We're at number 14. Knight of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups coming in. You guys are moving towards new discoveries, new things. So you're moving away from things that no longer serve your highest good, and you're ready to accept that. You're ready to, you've put your cups in the dishwasher. You're ready to have them filled up now. You're ready to receive. Ooh, bottom of the deck too, we have the Ace of Wands and the Sun. Look at that. Okay, so you guys, that movement that you've been doing, that horse slow and steady wins the race. There we go. Number 8 as well, we have Eight of Cups here. Consciousness, success, happy success. Slow and steady wins the race. Be open for the long haul in it. We've got the Six of Coins to the Seven of Coins. All right, Six of Pentacles going into the Seven of Pentacles. Yes, yes, we've welcomed in those things that make us happy. Now we're moving forward. We're going forward with things that are going to be, you're going to see I don't want to say prosperity in it, because I don't feel like it's a money thing right now, but it is in an abundance sort of thing. The in-between concept. Okay, Six of Coins, generosity and refuge. Seven of Coins, crossroads and reward. In-between concept, recognition and a sigh of relief. Again, happy success coming right in here. 6, 7, 8. We've got an 8. This in-between stage, there's a feeling of achievement. Not yet achieved the full recognition you're looking for, but everything is now looking more positive. And there is a feeling that the situation can only be on the up from here on in. All right, there you go, 14s. That's pretty spanking. Yeah. Nice. It has been a busy week. Happy Groundhog Day. Woo. All right, 15s. Here we go. Dun, da, da, da. We're going up to 20, Scrappy, so if you want to pick a couple numbers, or if you just want to hang out and see what resonates. 15s. The High Priestess in reverse. Okay, we are, listen to me. The High Priestess, number 2 in the major arcana. We are on the second day of the second month. 2. Allow the universe to provide for you insight, intuition. Be open for gifts from the universe. All right, Scrappy, nice. All right. So the universe is really trying to co-create for you. And a way that we can express, Paige, express our willingness to do that, is, especially if we don't know how, is by saying, thank you, universe, for co-creating with me. Thank you, universe, for allowing me to co-create with you. 7, energy, joyous fun. Look at the young energy of that page, right? Bringing love, laughter, giggling, doing something fun, blowing bubbles, playing skipping rope. 5 of Wands to 6 of Wands. Ooh. Here we are. Let's see what our in-between concept is. I should mark out this book so I quit bending it. 5 of Wands to 6 of Wands. 5 of Wands, competition and ego. 6 of Wands is achievement and recognition. The in-between concept, acceptance of award, but with a wary eye. In-between stage presents us with the knowledge that although we should be proud of what we have achieved, there are still others who wish to pull us down from our pedestal. Oof, oof. So allowing the universe to give you that boost, that morale, listening to the messages of it, and just like shouting your truth from the rooftops, and totally encompassing your own personal joyous fun. All right, up next, we've got our 16s. Lena, time to have fun. Sixteens. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the upright position. It's gonna throw you off balance. So it looks like something wonderful, miraculous, amazing, fantastic is coming your way. It's going to throw you off balance. It's going to rock your world. So you can let it and say yes to the opportunity and rise up to that challenge. You can say no and just let the opportunity be right there. Okay, so the choice is really up to you with the Wheel of Fortune coming in. Intention, honoring the path. The honoring path. You know, this is a time of celebration again. These wonderful, 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 miraculous things are coming your way. You wanted them to come, so please be open to and reception to it. Hi, Tink! Be open and receptive to it. Our in-between concept here, we have the 6 of Wands to 7 of Wands. So while... honoring our own personal path, right? So the Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune really does come in and give us the opportunity to honor our own paths. Wrong page. So the 6 to 7 of Wands concept. 6, achievement recognition. 7 is attack and defense. The in-between concept is caught off guard. And I'll tell you, like when we make the choice, the conscious decision to change things in our lives, it will trigger others around us, you know, so it may catch us off guard that somebody's not as supportive as we expect them to be or we think they should be, because our healing is triggering their hurt. They fear that we're going to change so much that we won't, you know, need them, want them, desire, whatever, you know, where our position and what we do and our function in their lives gets altered as well. So that's why others get triggered when we heal. So just don't be caught off guard if you're like, okay, I'm on my honoring path, but man, I sure am making waves with my friends and family and people I care about. So don't feel like you need to go back to any old ways because they're uncomfortable. Okay. Cool. I'm doing well, Tinkerbell. How are you? All right, 17s. Here we go. We're going to go up to number 20 today. Let's see how time is for our Earth stars that are in the room. 17s. Here we go. Here we go. We got 2 cards. 3 of Cups has come up and the Queen of Wands. All right. Right now it's time to come into your own power. Have the confidence to step away from certain situations or certain social groups, because if you're just going through the boring, I don't want to be here, I'd rather be doing something else, you know what? It's time. You're allowed to say no without having explanation. You're allowed to do things that you need to do. But yeah, let yourself guide. Have that confidence, because if you start doing everything for everybody else, you're going to deny your own creative endeavors. Tinkerbell, I'm sorry to hear that. So yeah, with the Queen of Wands coming in, it's time to grasp your needs and wants. We have number 5, events, travel. On this step, we have a packed suitcase behind closed doors. So are you just arriving at this destination, or is it time to move from this destination? Which also includes like social settings, things, you know, like, oh, if we have quit drinking, we're closing the door on the pub. We're not going back there. That social group is going to be completely different now. Having that strength and confidence to be like, this is what I'm doing because it's good for me. It's okay to have those doors closed. It's okay to move forward and move away from those things there. We have the world to the Fool. So if you are dealing with an addiction and you have decided that, you know, I am going to do what's right for me. If you are dealing with anything that is detrimental to your mental health and you're like, that's it, I've had enough. If you are being brave and moving out of a situation that is not for you, the universe is 100% guiding you. All right, it was about the drinking thing. Like, we all go through our stuff, right? But if we are going through this and there is time for changes, have that confidence to do what's right for your heart, for your body, for your soul, you know? And for example, yeah, those guys at the pub, they may be mad that you're not there anymore, but honestly, they're going to forget you in a week because they're going to be so drunk anyway. And when you close the door on that and you move forward into this new life, that whole week is like a whole new lifetime of adventures, of good feelings, of good memories, of things you can remember, right? So that's the vastness. That's how deep this reading is right now for you. So having the world to the Fool card, welcome to your new world. You've done it. You know, it may be a little hard. It may be a little scratchy at first, but oh my God, it's so fucking worth it. All right, I'm proud of you. All right, 18s. 18 is next. Here we go. Oh, 18s. Queen of Wands came up in the reverse position, and the Sun. Are we continuing this last conversation? Have the confidence to do what you need to do to be happy, to do what it is that makes you right, to be creative, sing, dance, draw, paint, write, scream. It doesn't matter. It's time for you to not hold back that creativeness that you're wanting. Do it poorly. Suck at something new. Suck at something you love doing. Who cares? Just freaking do it. We have Spirit here, number 3, intuition and manifestation. All right, look at that Sun card lining up with the intuition card there. Whatever it is you want to do, do it. This is your sign from the universe. We have here going on 8 of Wands to 9 of Wands. Nice. Look at this badass fire blowing going on here. Let's have a look what we're looking at. Our 8 of Wands to 9 of Wands concept. 8 is movement and action. 9 is last stand and sustained effort. The in-between concept is running out of steam. But you're running out of steam because you're not allowing yourself to be creative. In this in-between stage, we have felt a manic period of activity or inactivity and are now losing the ability to defend ourselves against the pressures of daily life. And all I can think is the word, the all work and no play makes Jack a mad boy from The Shining, or sad boy, whatever. We are still in a whirlwind of efforts and soon will be tested beyond our capacities. Hang on a bit longer. You are about to be pushed to the limits. How much more restraint do you need to put on yourself before you break free and just let that sunshine? I want to break free. I want to break free. Intuition and manifestations are right here for me. So you guys, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. 19. Put that back over there where it belongs. 19s, here we go. This is for you. Ooh, we've got the Star card and the Fool card, both in reverse. And the Hanged Man right here on the bottom of the deck. All right, 19s, you know what? You're not going to start that new dream of yours until you dream it. Put it out there. Wish for it. Don't worry about the hows of it, because as we make that decision and we confirm and we're like solid on it, the universe is going to provide us hints and tips and tricks about getting it out there, right? So make that dream. Make it happen. We have milestone events. Ooh. So you may be realizing that something is coming to fruition for you here very shortly. All right. A milestone coming up. Celebrate that milestone for what it is. Ooh, the Knight of Swords to the Queen of Swords. Celebrating milestones. Knight of Swords, 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 swords. Our Knight of Swords to Queen of Swords. Knight of Swords concept, debate, and challenge. Queen is experience and guidance. The in-between concept is the transference of knowledge. So expect what you've been thinking about, what you've been wanting to come really quickly. All right, it's right around the corner. When you pull this in-between stage, you will be in the position where you need to teach others or transfer knowledge in some way or another. You may be a mentor or a guide, but maybe you are still learning to be a teacher and to give your wisdom graciously. Milestone. So yeah, a little graduation happening here, little events going on, and getting ready for it. Amelia, hello. You picked number 16? Just rewind a little bit. All right, I'm here at number 20. Here we go for you, for you. Number 20. I'm so excited. 9 of Cups and the Page of Pentacles both jumping out for you. Ooh, 9 of Cups is about the wishes all coming true. Are you listening to messages from the universe? Are you doing the work into it? Are you surrendering to the divine? We have 1 events. Great achievement coming, right? Those are wishes coming true, wishes coming true, wishes coming true. So when we're asking, not Elsie, when we're asking and trying to manifest our wishes, are you open to receiving them? And when we receive our wishes, there is going to be a lot of chaos and confusion that come with it. All right. So with every conclusion comes a new beginning, and that will cause some confusion in some places. So in our in-between period here, we have the Devil and the Tower. When we complete things, it does create that Tower moment. All right. So Devil keywords, temptation and materialism. Tower keywords is sudden change and altered course. And the in-between concept is approaching a breaking point. And that is, it's so right there, right around the corner for you. This in-between card will show the influence of the devil until it reaches the breaking point with the Tower. This energy will be felt most where we have been dealing with negative influences for some time and are approaching the point where we need to walk away. It's dog size. That feeling of anxiety and trapped emotions will at this point feel overwhelming. This is the point of make or break where we need to do something positive before the negative situation we find ourselves in gets out of control and takes over. And that is the choice to make the great achievement and to have all your dreams come true. How fantastic is that? Thank you, cards. Oops. Oh, where did that go? All right, there we are. There we are. All right, my friends, that is our number reading today. Boom. Do you have any members in the house that want an extra card? I have like 5 minutes. I'd love to give you just a little extra card. Tink, you asked for a card. All right, Starla and Jen. Beauty. GP looks so funny there. All right, Tinkerbell, here we have the Seven of Pentacles. You know what? When we have a loss in our life, just have a review of all the good times, right? The experiences that you did get to have with that person, and share those happy memories, all right? So when you're reviewing it, come to it from a place of, you know, they're now one of your spirit guides. They're there anytime you want to talk to them as well. Hello, wise woman. All right, Starla, let's give you a couple of cards. Jen, I'll give you a couple of cards, and then I think it'll be time for me to sign off. Starla. Oh yeah, Starla, so we've got the Fool, 5 of Wands reverse, 7 of Pentacles coming in, 6 of Cups. And new things are right around the corner for you, and it's going to cause a calming of conflict. And sometimes when we don't have that conflict coming in, we overthink things and can sometimes create other conflicts. Have a look around right now about what's going on, because there is absolutely the new thing that's happening right now. Hey, Andrea. All right, so this new thing is the new concept, the new thing, the new whatever, the new part of being, sometimes also requires that purging of the old. And sometimes the purging of the old comes in a physical form. Sometimes it's a mental purge, like a dump out. We're feeling a little like, I don't really feel confident that I have a clue, but that's part of that, letting that sort of chaos and confusion come to a conclusion. We have 6 of Cups here on the bottom, so it's looking deeper, remembering that the core of happiness and that happiness energy. You have beautiful fruits on your plant here that are almost ready to harvest, right? So allow that stillness to happen with the 5 of Wands. Is your intuition opening up a little bit more? Like, is it a little bit on the weird side? Because I feel like this expansion right here in my third eye as I do that reading with you. Like more insight. Trust your intuition more. All right, Jen, you are up. Yeah, Starla, something new is opening up, and I don't know exactly how to explain it, but intuition just keeps coming in. All right. Jen, here we are for you. Oh, I got the shadow side that's popped itself out here, so we'll take that card. The Devil, you're beating it. Eight of Cups in the Tower reversed. Okay, Jen, so there's choices that are going to come that are going to lead to that happy feeling. But right now, you're in the process of beating the shadow side. So beating the shit out of the devil, basically. Everything that you've been working on releasing is releasing. Having that Eight of Cups coming in, walking away from what isn't for your highest good, even if it's something that just you feel like you've recently attained as well. Sometimes that's like the stepping stone for the next step, and we do have to still move away from that, right? So it's just a moment. Tower card in reverse. So things are going to start calming down. We've got two majors in here. It's going to become more clear for you about what to fill those cups up with, all right, with this Tower come in the reverse position. There will be decisions. Don't worry about them, though. Like, the world is literally in your hands. They're very fruit blossoming decisions. Like, they're going to lead to the blossom. You already have a pretty good idea of what you're doing. So you got the world in one hand and that wand that's ready to guide you in the other. Having and trusting yourself, too, to make these decisions. And again, back to intuition, trusting yourself. Maybe a little bit new in the concept, but it's definitely going to open up some worlds. So if you feel like you've been in a cage or whatever, you're going to feel like the Incredible Hulk booming out of it. Booming out of it. But in a nice settling way. You're very welcome. I hope that makes some sense. Elsie, you're so beautiful. Thank you. Okay, my friends, and I do believe that brings me to a conclusion today. Thank you, everyone, for being here and letting me read for you. Tuesdays and Thursdays live here on YouTube. I think we're going to be in the mornings. Things are falling into place. I feel like we have a really good concept and idea of what's going on here on the channel, of how things, evolution has evolved. So if you guys want a little Reiki cleansing right now, you can type yes into the chat, as it is an agreement. We'll clear out some negative energies for you. Right? Dance will be available for video on demand soon, but we're going to clear out some energies for you here. Deep breath in and release. Breathe in. Beautiful light coming all the way through the top of your head, all the way through, right down to your feet. Beautiful light coming in, right through your head, all the way through, down to your feet. All right, my friends, some extra love for you, love and light. Love and light. Bright blessings to you. I hope you have an amazing, amazing weekend. Yes, dance has started. I'll be teaching live here in town, and I will be providing dance on demand videos. And there we go. So you can subscribe to the other channel. I'll be putting little blurbs up on that for dance as well. All right, my friends, bright blessings. I hope you have an amazing day. If you have the opportunity to have the sunshine, go and put it in your face and just be grateful for the sunshine on your face. All right. Shine on, my diamonds. So much love to you, and I'll see you again here live on Tuesday. Mwah.